guys, so it's Monday again. God, doesn't it come round really quick? So I hope you're all alright, hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a really nice weekend. I just heard somebody in the living room burst into song then, so I was just trying to listen to what they was doing in case you heard a weird little pause then. Yeah, so it's Monday, we've had a good weekend. Did a little bit of Christmas shopping, just a few stocking fillers, nothing dead exciting. Did the big food shop. The dog was terrified with it being bonfire night on Saturday, so we didn't even get to go out for a walk on Saturday night. It was my sister-in-law's birthday though on Saturday, so we went round to hers for a little drink. And again, it just flies by the weekend, doesn't it? So tonight I'm just doing the kids' tea. It's Monday and the kids are eating first because they're starving. So they've asked for salt and pepper fries, which are from Aldi. They're really nice. And I've congratulated myself tonight because I've managed to not burn them. As well as the mozzarella sticks for Alex because he wanted them. Katie's asked for a sweet and sour ready meal. And I'm just going to get some broccoli and cauliflower out. I do like to try and give Alex some veg. Just because he never eats any. Unless it is broccoli, he doesn't want it. So try to give him some whenever, whenever I can. And broccoli and cauliflower doesn't really go with a sweet and sour, but hey, who cares? So that's the kids' tea. And I'll come back to you in a minute when I've done me and Andrew's. That sweet and sour chicken looks really nice though, doesn't it? I'm not a fan myself, but it looks nice. And I didn't even burn the mozzarella sticks tonight, so I'm on to a winner already. So for mine and Andrew's tea, it wasn't very organised tonight, didn't plan nothing at all. So I've just looked in the freezer and we had some of the smiley faces, you know, the little kids things. Smiley faces with, there was the salt and pepper ones, so they've got peppers in there and they had a sachet of chilli seasoning. So I only put a tiny sprinkling of the chilli on it because I don't like nothing hot. Because I bought these weeks back and the kids keep saying, oh, I don't want them now. So I thought, oh, they're going to get used. I want to start filling the fridge up. You know, you like to empty it before Christmas and then fill it up with nice stuff. So I thought, I'll do that. We'll have some battered fish as well. So I've got some cod and I thought, don't know if I like the smiley faces. So I'll put some of these hash browns in that've got cheese in the middle. So it's just one of them teas that you just find what's in the freezer and that'll do. I really do need to be a bit more organised with this because, you know, it's nice when you've got something for your tea that you're going to look forward to rather than something that you've just thought, oh, yeah, I'll just see what's in, you know. But that is me all over, just unorganised. It's good that Andrew's not too bothered what he gets for his tea. I'd love to be one of these people that have a plan. And some families, they have like Monday, they have the same for the tea every Monday night. But I think I'd get bored with that. You know, like Monday it could be steak and chips. Tuesday it could be jacket potatoes and salad. Friday it would be fish and chips. I'm not one of them kind of people because I'd get bored. Where I'm to the opposite extreme where I don't think about tea till it's like 5 o'clock and then I'm thinking, I should have put something in already, but I haven't. As long as everybody gets fed, you know, no harm done. So that is mine and Andrew's tea on a Monday. We've got battered fish, some cheesy hash browns, beans, and these little smiley faces with peppers on. I'm not a big fan of the smiley faces anyway, but, you know, they had to be gone out the freezer, so that is tea for tonight. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, guys. Hello guys, it's Tuesday and I've just come in from my yoga class tonight. Feeling really good. I left Andrew to do the tea, so it's all down to him tonight what we've had. He's done salt and pepper fries. He put 2 fish cakes in, 2 chicken grills and broccoli and cauliflower. Couldn't think of the word for that then. So yeah, I decided I was having fish cakes because I had them cheese grills the other night and I didn't like them. So I'm just going to get some veggies out. It's just the frozen kind. I do like fresh better. I'm not going to pretend I don't, because I don't like the veg when it's gone all mushy and weird. And I think the frozen veg goes mushy quicker. But I didn't have to make the tea, so I don't care. I get sick of making the tea every night. Can't remember the last time I had a takeaway, to be honest. I'm sure I'm due a Chinese. I might suggest that this weekend. Chinese is my favourite takeaway. So that's our tea for tonight. I'll show it you. We've got salt and pepper fries. I've got fish cakes with, God, I can't remember the word, broccoli and cauliflower. And Andrew's got 2 of the bird's eye chicken char grills. I made them the other night and I don't think I cooked them enough, so I didn't eat them because they felt a bit weird in the middle. So that is our tea. The kids have been fed already. I'm not sure what they've had. But on another note, I did go to the bargain shop where I'm always at, because it's where my post office is. Selling quite a bit on Vinted as well at the minute. So I just sold like an acorn. It was the shape of an acorn in a vase, and some ladies bought it, so I was trying to post it. And when I was in the little bargain shop, I saw this. Can you see that? It's a flake celebration cake. Hold on. And it was £2.99, so I couldn't not buy it. I mean, I shouldn't have bought it, but, well, when you can find a bargain, you don't leave it there, so I got that. And I also bought some of my Belvitas, which are my favourite, cranberry and hazelnut. They was only £1.20, so I got 2. I also found these, and I was going to put them in my Christmas box, jelly beans, with the Christmas box on them. Can't see them, can you? The light's terrible. I just thought there was a nice little, either a stocking filler or something. But then I've noticed somewhere it's got a best before date as September. So that's probably why they was £1. But sweets don't go off, do they? So I'm still going to eat them. And I also found my favourite jelly tots, because you can't buy these now, can you? Or you don't see them unless you get the massive pack. And there's 4 of the lot, like, normal packs in that bag. Don't know how much they were. But I love this little bargain shop because you can get all kinds. It's like one of them though where they have a one-off. They'll have something in one week and then the week after it's something completely different. So yeah, that is our tea on a Tuesday. And I'm going to try and be more organised tomorrow and make something nice. So I'll see you again tomorrow, guys. Bye. Hiya guys, so tonight's Wednesday and I was a little bit more organised tonight. I've put a cheese and bacon pasta baking, so there's quite a lot of it, and didn't realise that I nipped out before, nipped to B&M's just to get a big storage box to put all my autumn decor in, and Andrew's made Alex's tea because he was the only one in the house at the time. So we offered to make his tea, so he's already had his. We was all going to have the same, but I mean, there's still some pasta here for him after if he wants some. So I've just made this, which is just pasta, a pack of bacon, cheese, pasta bake sauce, and just sprinkle some cheese on the top. I've been working today. Did an hour overtime this morning, so it just felt like such a long day. Been doing a bit more overtime to get a bit of extra money for Christmas. But your day just goes on forever then. And then I just put one of the crusty bread rolls in the part baked ones. So I was going to put 2 full baguettes in, and I thought, no, I won't do that. I'll just do one between us all, because sometimes my teas are just huge, and yeah, I think there's just enough there, to be honest. So that was our tea on a Wednesday. I'll just show it you. So we've got cheesy pasta bake with bacon. I put some chicken fillets in, the tempura batter ones from Aldi because they're really nice. And just a little bit of a part baked crusty roll. And tonight who's watching The Jungle, because it's back on telly, isn't it? I do love watching that at night time. So I'm going to have a bath after this. Well, I'm going to walk the dog first. Walk the dog, have a bath, and then sit down and watch The Jungle. It's actually something that Alex will come and sit with us and watch as well. It's the nice family programme. Well, most of the time it is. He is 14, so he's not a child. Well, a little child, shall we say. It can be, though. You know, quite immature boys, aren't they? So yeah, that is my night tonight, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Good night, guys. Hiya guys, hope you're all alright. It's Thursday night, and tonight's tea is rice with some chilli. So I've just pinged 3 bags of the microwave rice, because I'm not making a pan of rice. It doesn't taste quite the same. I've done it before where you buy the white rice in a bag, and I don't know what I did wrong, where it just tasted disgusting. So I've never done it again. I always just buy the microwave ones. And I made my chilli this afternoon, left it in the slow cooker. Just because it's just easier when it comes to tea time. Don't have to put the oven on. Just ping my 3 bags of rice and I'm done. I feel like I've cheated tonight, it's that easy. Love chilli because it's one of the quickest teas. Once you've done all the chopping of the onions and just browning off the mince in the frying pan. I just think it's like the easiest thing to make. But there's always a little downside, and that is that Alex won't eat it. So I've just put some sausages in the oven for him. He says he'll still have them with rice. So that'll be his tea. And there'll be lots of sausages left for tomorrow because I put a full pack in. So Andrew will probably take them for his on his butties tomorrow as well. So that's killing 2 birds with 1 stone, as they say. So that's my night. That was a quick tea, wasn't it? So we've got chilli with some pinged rice. Still looks really nice. And what am I going to do tonight? I'm going to try and watch the Bake Off from Tuesday because I still haven't seen it. Because I think is it the final next week? Oh, it's getting towards the end now, isn't it? I did nip into the retail park near to me when I'd finished work this afternoon. I've picked up a big storage box, so I'm going to put all my autumn decorations back now, put them in the loft. And then tomorrow I've got the whole day to do what I like. So I'm going to try and finish off the junk journal that I've been doing. So I saw this tutorial telling you how to put together your own little journal. So I've done a bit of it. I'm going to try and finish it off tomorrow. It's not brilliant. It doesn't even look good, but I'm going to get to the end and see what it looks like then. Because that's my problem. If I do something and it's not looking brill, I'll generally give up and say, no, it's not working. But I'm going to get to the end of this. I'm going to finish it off. And I also picked up this little booklet. I nipped in Aldi as well for some milk at the same time. So they've got the Christmas book out. I don't know if you can see that. They've got some lovely little bits in it as well. I've just been looking because I wanted like a cheese hamper or a cheese platter for my dad for Christmas. He's obsessed with different cheeses. So I'm going to have a little look through that. There's some nice alcoholic gifts in here. If you're into special, you know, if you buy yourself some nice drinks over Christmas. There's one that looks really nice in like, one's like a, what is it, snow globe kind of bottle, and one's a Christmas tree. I'll just give you a quick glance, if you can see that. I mean, I'm not a big drinker, don't get me wrong, I'm not an alcoholic or anything. But I just thought they looked really nice. I've got to be honest, I hardly ever drink nowadays, because I've been on taxi duty for the kids for that long. So that is it for tonight. It is Thursday, and I will see you again tomorrow night. Bye guys. Hello lovelies, it's Friday night and it's a really quick tea because I just couldn't be bothered today. No other reason. So I've just put chicken nuggets in. These are just some that I picked up in Home Bargains this afternoon because it's Friday, it's my day off. And what have I done today? Do you know what? I feel a bit like I've wasted a full day today. I've done not a lot. I went to Home Bargains I did pick up some nice little bits in there. I will show you them on a different haul. What else did I do? Oh, I did about an hour of my crafting. I was trying to do the junk journal, but I've got a little bit disappointed because I've gone wrong somewhere and I can't see a way of fixing it. So that's got on my nerves a little bit because I wanted it to be done as it should be, and now, you know, when you get something wrong and it sort of sets you back into thinking, oh, I can't do it. But I'm going to carry on. I'm going to see if I can fix it, and if not, I'll just start all over again from the beginning. I'm trying to create a junk journal from just some pieces of 6x6 paper, something I've been watching online. So I'm going to try and do that. But, you know, I'm going to do it. Even if it kills me, I'm going to do it. So I'm sorry if you're not into crafts, that could be quite boring for you. But I really like it. And what else have I done today? Nothing apart from sit with little Harvey on my knee. He just loves getting on your knee for a cuddle. And I quite enjoy a cuddle with him. So, you know, it's a win-win. I've done a bit of cleaning. I did have something oh, I know what I did. I made some cupcakes, which are over here. Let me just show you. So I'm going to put the video on after this meal, after Friday's tea, to show you how to make them, in case you're interested. If you're not, then after tonight's tea you can switch off. And I've just done mushy peas for me and Andrew. Katie doesn't like them, she just wants garden peas. Alex is not in. I've rang him, don't know how many times, telling him to come in for his tea, and he's trying to ignore me. You know how they do. You ring the phone, just keeps going to voicemail. But if he wanted something off me, it'd be a different story. Like this afternoon when he rang me up and said, if you're anywhere near Argos, Mum, could you pick up a controller for the Xbox, because mine's broke? Well, the answer to that was no, because you've not been good enough. You know, one good turn deserves another. That's our tea for tonight. We've got chips, but they're not my big fat chips. These are Harry Ramsden's, I think. No, they're not. They're Aunt Bessie. Mushy peas, some chicken nuggets that I picked up in Home Bargains. I've not tried them before. And Katie's got garden peas. So that is it. And if you want to see some cupcake making, stick around. If not, have a lovely weekend. Hello guys, so I thought I'd do this quick cupcake making video because I promised it last week but never got round to it. So I'm just going to make some vanilla cupcakes. Really simple, nice straightforward recipe. And then I'm going to try to make some white chocolate buttercream for the top, which I've not done before. So what you're going to need is some margarine. I like Flora buttery because it tastes nice. Some caster sugar, self-raising flour, 2 eggs and some vanilla extract. But I will list all this in the description box below. You're just going to need a bowl to mix it all in. So I've got my little scales, a bit damaged because they got cracked in the cupboard the other week. So I'm just going to measure this out. So we need 125 grams of margarine. I just stick to this recipe all the time because it works for me. It's better if your margarine is at room temperature, but I've only just got this out the fridge. So there's the margarine. Just pop that into the bowl. Then we need the same amount of caster sugar. It's got to be caster sugar. Don't try to use normal sugar because I've tried it before. It just doesn't taste the same. Just going going to weigh out 125 grams. And then add that to the margarine. Cream it all together. So you get the, so it's like a smooth cream once you've mixed it all in. This is why it's easier to have your margarine at room temperature, because it just goes in so much easier. And my bowl's a little bit on the small side, so everything will probably go flying out the edge. So I decided to do this early Friday morning because it's my day off. Kids are in bed. It's only just become daylight really. But I was up early this morning. I took my son to work at 6 o'clock. Come back. I've had a few cups of tea already. I've got another one going on because you just have to, don't you? Oh, it's still nice and warm. So I'm not even ready yet. I've just had I'm not even dressed, to be honest. Well, I am dressed, but no makeup or anything. So I look like a scruff this morning. So I'm just going to put a bit of vanilla extract into that. This is the one I normally get, which is Morrison's, and it's the best Madagascan vanilla extract. I do like this one. Some of them are not strong enough. And if you get an essence, vanilla essence, it's not quite as good. So just add in a little trickle. Don't have to weigh it or measure it or anything. I should have got a bigger bowl for this. And you can tell my margarine's really cold because it's not rubbing in quite as good as it should. Yeah, we're just getting there now, so it should start to go like that. You can see it's getting softer now, so it just should be alright, just so you don't get lumps in your cake. So that's that. Now we need the same amount of flour, 125 grams, and it's self-raising flour. Oh, I've gone over with that there. That's it. Should really get myself some of them digital scales. And then, oops, just need a sieve to sieve this into the bowl of margarine. Again, just to put some air in and to make sure your flour's not lumpy. Start to stir that in. Now we need 2 eggs. Again, these would have been better at room temperature, but this was a thought I've only just had. So I didn't plan ahead, I've just gone, oh, I'll do it now. Typical me. There's one. Just crack 2 eggs into the mix. Stir it all together. Try to not get it where the flour just goes all over me. There we go, it's starting to mix in now. My sister, I gave her this recipe, I told her what to do, and I don't know what she did, but the cakes didn't look anything like what they should do. It couldn't get much simpler, could it really? It's not like something that's hard to make. Just make sure you scrape the bottom around the sides, get any lumps. So that is done. A little bit more vanilla extract in that, just a little trickle. Stir that in, and then, as you can see, it's a bit like that consistency. It's quite thick. And we'll just get some cupcake cases. I use the bigger ones, which are called muffin cases. Let me see what the dog's doing. What are you doing? No. I know when the dog's being naughty because he goes really quiet. These are quite thin actually, I don't like these. I might use these because they're, oh no, they're not much thicker. We'll stick with the red ones. I like the cases to be a little bit thicker than that. But it is what it is. So this mixture usually makes me about 10 to 12 because I do like to fill them. So we'll see how we go with that many. So let me just see, can you see that? Yep, you can see that. Should move these. So basically just fill the spoon. Fill each cupcake case, only like half full, doesn't have to be full, because if it is, it will go over the edges. I think it would make 12 if I wasn't quite as generous with the amount of stuff I put in them. Yeah, it probably would, wouldn't it, to be honest? But never mind. Kids like to lick the bowl anyway, so. So my plan is to fill these with lemon curd when they're done, and then make a white chocolate buttercream. So that is the cupcakes ready to go in the oven. Can you see that? They're going in now for about 15-20 minutes on gas mark about 5, and see you again in a couple of minutes. So the cakes are done, they've just come out the oven. Just leave them to cool completely. So they've not been overfilled because they've not gone over the edges. They're quite a good colour. So I'm just making some little stars to go on the top, and I've just rolled out some red with some blue icing. I've tried to keep it a little bit so it's got a bit of a, I don't know what you call it, like a galaxy pattern. So I'm just going to print out a few of these stars to put on the top. Can't have a cupcake without a little topper. The easiest way, if you're going to do, say, stamping with a little shape like that, just press it in, give it a tiny wiggle, and then just smack it so that the shape comes out, because then you don't destroy the edges of the shape that you're doing. It's just a lot easier than trying to push it out. You get different marks all over the heart, and then once they've gone, doesn't always work, just give it a little tiny press. So I've covered this in a bit of white glitter. I'm going for the galaxy kind of look, but I've sort of mixed the icing in too much. I should have left it before I got to that stage. But never mind. It's nice to have just not a flat colour on the hearts. So there's enough there, isn't there? Because there was only like 10 or 11 cakes. So there is the icing. Put that in a little plastic bag so it doesn't dry out. And then all your little heart shapes, I find it easy just to put them on a piece of kitchen towel so that they're really easy to pick up. So I've got some of these little tools. These are, I don't know where I got these from, but all you do with it, these are not completely cool yet. All you do with it is plunge that into the centre of the cake, give it a twist, and then the middle of your cake comes out, so you can fill it with the lemon curd or whatever you want. But I'll just wait a bit longer until these are completely cool, and then I'll show you what I mean. But there's two different sizes. I can't remember where I bought these from. There's that one in case you've got a whopping cupcake, and that one for a small one. So I'll be back in a minute. Right, so I'm back. These are cool now. I've melted the white chocolate because you need to melt it and then wait for it to go to room temperature before you can add it into the icing and butter mix. So I'm just leaving that, hoping it cools down quite quick. Nice and runny, but I think it needs to be a bit cooler. So I'm just going to start to make a hole in these. I might use the big one to just see. Oops, like the whole cake was going off in. So like that, it just comes out with nice and easy actually, and then just put them back in. Don't want it to go all the way to the bottom. This recipe, I was watching, I think it was Master Bake Off. Master Chef? I don't know. The one where there was a young girl on and she was, I don't know if she was Irish or not, but she made something that was lemon curd with white chocolate and it looked gorgeous. And I just thought, ooh, might have to give a go of that with the cupcakes. So that's where this idea is from. I'm really sorry that I can't remember who it was or what, even what programme it was. I could swear it was the Master Chef, but it was the celebrity one. I think anyway. My memory's terrible lately, honestly. I'm proper old now. I actually feel old nowadays. I'm gonna cry. In my head I'm not old. So there's the cakes, all with holes in. I'm just going to fill them up with some lemon curd. I might edit this bit out or you could be here all day. And then I'll just put the lids back on. That's even if you can see what I'm doing. I just had a look there to see if you're in shot. Just about. Used to make loads of cakes, I've not made any for ages. Might edit a bit of this out so it's not like you're watching paint dry. But my editing skills are not best, so you probably get some of the bits that I tried to cut out, but they're still in because I don't know what I'm doing. Nearly out of lemon curd as well now. Yeah, I've got a lot in there. So that little tool is quite handy, but you don't need one of them. You can just you know, use a knife and be careful by not getting to the bottom of your cake. So there we have, did I do that one? Oh yeah, I did. So there we have our cakes with lemon curd in, and I'm just going to start making the icing. It's warm, but it's not hot, so it should be alright. By the time I've started mixing the butter and everything else. So you will need a block of unsalted butter. Make sure it's not salted. And then we just need to cut 250 grams I was just looking then if the packet had, you know, sometimes they have lines that measure it on the back. This one doesn't. Oh, 250 is a lot. Hold on, is that? Oh, that's just the whole pack. So you just need a whole block of butter. No need to measure anything because you just need the whole thing. So I'm just going to cut this up into smaller pieces. It is best if this is at room temperature, because if it's not, you're going to have a problem mixing it all together. So I tend to cut it all up into smallish pieces. I know you're not meant to, but sometimes I will microwave it for like 10-20 seconds. Just so that then it's, if it's been in the fridge, I do, of course. In fact, I might do that. This is rock solid. I shouldn't, but I am. So there is the butter. Just going to microwave it for not very long. And if you do microwave it for too long, it'll split and then it'll be a disaster. No. Still rock hard. So I was trying to make this a really quick video so you don't get still really cold. But it doesn't mix if it's not soft enough, it just goes a bit odd. And then you end up with lumps. That's fine now because it's squashy. So I'm going to use this, I'm just going to move this out of the way a second. Now I've only used this about once or twice. I actually don't like it as much as my old handheld thingy bob. And it sticks to the work surface. So I'll take that off, put the butter in. We also need 250 grams of icing sugar. I'll just measure that out. So I should really sift this because does that come off there? That doesn't. Oh yeah, it does come off. Here we are, we're on a winner. If you don't sieve your icing, well, I just love my old handheld mixer. It was just dead easy to use and dead easy to clean as well. This is what this one isn't. It's it takes forever. So there's that. Put that back on there. We do need a little bit of milk in that, but just keep adding tiny bits of milk, because if once you've put too much in, there's not really any going back and you're going to have runny cream. So just put that back on. Oops, it's not going on. Like I said, don't know what I'm doing with this thing yet. I've got the right what's it called on the end, I think I've got a bread mixing. I think I've got a bread mixer on the end of this. I don't know. Anyway, what can you do? I'll put a bit of white chocolate in, see what happens. But I probably shouldn't have done that yet, because I've not even got it's mixing it like it's a ball of bread. So I think that is definitely the wrong. See if I can find the other ones. I don't know where I've just put the other bits that go in it. Definitely got the wrong end bit on here. Just being lazy now by not finding the right attachment. But I probably should, because yeah, it's lumpy. It's not mixing in very well. No, it's really lumpy and just a bit. It's got to be the nozzle, and I can't find the real one. The cake nozzle. That's a bread nozzle, isn't it? Can you see that? Is that a bread nozzle? I'm sure it is. Right, so I'm going to go with that. I don't know where my little box of nozzles has gone now. I'm sure people hide things. Why do they make cupboards that if you're small you can't reach the top? Hold on. This is one thing you don't do at home. Where is my nozzles gone? Can't find that. I have a little box. Somebody's moved my box. No, it is not here. Sorry for the childish jumping on the cupboard. There it is, there it is. I found it. I've got a nozzle. So I have a piping bag. I'm just going to cut the end bit off. Put the nozzle in. This might not make the right amount of cakes that I wanted to do, but it has gone a lot smoother since I've given it a good fast spin. For a sec. You need to just fill this up. It has still got lumps in it, and I'm hoping that they don't block the nozzle. Yeah, I can see lumps in the cream. Better just taste it. Let me just taste it. Nice. Tastes nice. So, here we go. Oh, I didn't know you'd gone out of focus there. I'll just move this way a little bit. So, you've got your cupcake. What I normally do is stand right over it with the nozzle pointing down, start in the middle, and yeah, I've got a blockage in my nozzle. There's one. That's going to annoy me. 2. I can tell that there's lumps in it because once you get to the bottom of the nozzle, start getting some. I mean, it's not too bad, but you know, it could have been better. I need to get to know how to use this little machine, because I know it's just me not knowing how to use it. It's not the machine. Oh, it's not too bad actually. I thought it was going to be a lot lumpier than this. The cream is really nice. I've not done the white chocolate one before. Oops. Starting. Oh, where did that come from? Start in the middle, work your way outwards, and then come all the way back. I do love swirling my icing. I find it really relaxing. And it is a bit blocked again, but nearly at the end. Here we go. There you are. So there is all the cakes. So all I like to do is give them a tiny little dusting of icing sugar, not too much. Just give them a little shake over each one. Mind you saying that, I do like icing sugar, so, you know, be as generous as you like. And there we are. All we need to do now, stick the little hearts on the top. You can make these the day before because they'll set really hard then, and less chance of them going all floppy on top of the cake. Hope you can still see what I'm doing. Can't get them all on there. White chocolate and lemon curd cupcakes with some little red hearts on the top. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Did go on a little bit longer than I thought, not gonna lie. Yeah, so let me know what you thought. Leave me a like, leave me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again next time.